Hello, I have Ezekiel here with me today. Say hello, everyone. um, so, I wanted to talk about sisterhood because from a young age, I remember not having many. I'm very good at meeting people, making friends. Like I've gotten worse with age. When I was younger, I could talk to anyone and I could make friends with anyone and everyone. But I actually, as a teenager, I found myself more friendly with boys, and I guess part of it was because I guess, not having a father, so I was always looking for male attention. I quite liked having, you know, male attention. And then the other thing was that I realized from a young age that girls can be really, really mean. So even though I do actually, I've had girlfriends, friends who were girls over the years, um, it's like I found it really, really difficult to have like really good female friends. So I can actually count the number of female friends I have, like real, true, genuine friends, um, over the years, and like from each stage of my life. So I probably have one female friend from primary school that we're still in touch all the time, and whenever I go to Kenya, I see her. And then from secondary school, actually, unfortunately, like I actually don't really have friends. And then college, we're not really friends, but not because like we had a falling out, but we still follow each other on social media and stuff. And then I do have a friend, my friend Obi. She lived a few doors away from me, so we were the only two black families in our street. So we're still friends actually, and she's great. Obi's amazing. And then over the years, I've met people through like church camps or train station. My friend Christina Gamble, she's a friend that I met at the train station. So I guess I do have some female friends, but for a long time I was very. I'm sorry. Hey, hey, say hello to all the people. Say hello to all the people. Say hi, people. Say hi. You look so serious, Ezekiel. Um, and so, but I was always very apprehensive about like forming relationship with girls, and it wasn't until I went to the seminary that I realized the power there is in sisterhood and like true sisterhood, because I was burnt there several times too, by different women, but it was there that I was like, oh, the power of women when they're united, when they really like allow themselves not to judge, not to criticize each other, but to build each other up. So when I was there, I became the president of the Women's Clergy Network, and that was, I tried to do that, like that was my aim. It didn't quite succeed, and had ended up having some drama, but I learned from it. The good thing is I learned from it, and actually from the drama in that, I've developed really strong friendships with some of the people that we didn't see eye to eye with. So it's just been quite an interesting journey. But yesterday I went to a mother's group. There were about six women there. It was in someone's house, and everyone had a toddler. Yeah, so we had toddlers, and then one lady had an 8-month-old baby, and then Ezekiel was there as well, and my son Elijah. But the woman that hosts it, oh, she's just amazing. From the minute I walked in to the minute I left her house, I never felt like I was different from her. I never felt, and I know this doesn't make sense to white people, because I have some white friends and family who always say, why do you always have to bring color into it? And that's because color is a thing. Like, it might not be a thing for a white person, but it is for me, living in a predominantly white country. But from the minute I walked in, the minute I left, I never felt different. I never felt like a poor African woman, or I never felt, do you know what I mean? I felt like an equal. I felt respected. It just felt amazing. And I remember walking home and thinking, oh my God, this is what sisterhood is all about. And obviously, it's in the honeymoon stages and whatever. And maybe in the future, there might end up being drama or whatever. But it really just arose in me this desire to just have sisterhood, and just, it was just incredible, because everyone in the group had a different background. So even though the rest of the women were white, one was American, the one was English, and then the other three girls were all from different parts of Ireland. And but it was just the chemistry there, and the mutual respect for each other, the encouragement, the yeah, it was just amazing. And it just reminded me of one of my greatest desires, which is to have sisterhood everywhere I go. And that's not to say that I don't make friends with men anymore. I do, but I find that as I get older and as my needs change, as a mother, I realize that having a sisterhood and having other women that I can talk to about raising children, like, because it's the hardest job I've ever done, about, like, sex with, how to have focus, like when you're having sex with your husband, because all you can think about is, cooking and cleaning, and, what needs to be done, and, hoping that the child will not wake up, things like that, things that only a woman can really talk to me about. And I get sad sometimes, because even just gonna stand, um because, like I said, women just can be so critical of each other. So what I want to encourage us through this video is, if you are a woman, is look for a sisterhood, and like be the change you want to see. So I've realized, one of the things I've realized is, if I feel jealous of another woman, I try to compliment that woman, actually. So if I feel threatened and I feel jealous of another woman, I'm intentional about complimenting them. And when I do that, actually, I'm not jealous anymore. And then another thing I find is just to offer help and try and put yourself in the other woman's shoe. I find that we can be so critical of each other, and that's because we're just judging them. We're judging the other person without having first trying to understand their situation. And I find that when I do that, then I'm more gentle, I guess, and I'm more understanding, and I try more to be and I find that God opens opportunities for me to, like, minister to that person, or for them to minister to me, like, all the time, happens all the time. And also, like, I find that sometimes we can be very picky with who we're friends with, but sometimes the best friendships are the friendships with a woman that is so different from you. Like, all the women that I've made friends with recently, and actually throughout my life, have always been significantly different from me. Like, different ethnicity, different race, different personality, just different. And it's a good thing, because when we're different, then we actually help each other grow. If I just go for the same people, the same kind of person as me, I'm not gonna grow as much as I would like. So I guess, yeah, I can't remember the 3 points I wanted to recap on, but yeah, I hope you get something from this. And as we aspire to be treated equally by men, I think our greatest need, one of the greatest need in this world, is for women to treat each other better, and to treat each other equally, and to love each other. Because how can the other sex treat us better when we ourselves have no respect for ourselves and have no respect for each other? and I guess that would change how we view, yeah, yeah, how we view each other and how we love on each other. So let's start a sisterhood and let's love each other. And thank you for watching. Bye bye.